Hey, y'all already know it's WhittyCast, the newest and hottest podcast coming up. Gotta say that. Newest and hottest from your boy, Top Dot. Once again, I'm on webcam, so you see the automatic glow. It's Thursday, y'all. Let's see how y'all feeling today, man. Welcome. You know what I mean? Y'all come through here, y'all already know. Smack that like button. And if y'all ain't seen my notifications, bro, go ahead and hit that bell, man. Get on the notifications, boy. Y'all are rocking with Nerdy's Nations right now. That's what it is, man. We got a good one. Got a good one for y'all today. I'm gonna let a few more people. Hey, we in here. You see my little bro, the art addict. We in here. You already know it. It's Thursday, day before Friday. You know, I'm back to work off a 2-day hiatus, so I'll go back to work at like 3. But I'm gonna bring this to y'all right now. You know, don't mind me. I'm in the back. It's chilling before work, so get my mind right. I'm gonna let a few more of y'all get up in here before I start the podcast for today. You did? Yogi went out. Chill. Good morning to all my people. If you rocking with me, go ahead, leave a young comment. Let me know that you in here. Give you a young shout out, like I always do. I mean, smack that like button, all my people. My dad was good. My dad up in here, my brother up in here. Y'all already know family ties. Whitmore, Lindsay, Howell West, all day, every day. Let a few more people get up in here, you know. Bust off my little topics. Yeah, the football, yeah. Talk about football in a second. All right. What's good with y'all? Let me put this out real quick. Yeah, what's good? Today, the topics for this podcast today, football. How would they do? We're going to get on that. Excuses. Do they hurt or help? Most should say they hurt, but if you don't, then hey. All right. And smartphones. Are they worth the cost? All right. Once again, if you're rocking with your boy, hit that like button. If you're here with your boy, leave a comment. Let me know you're here. I'll give you a shout out, because that's what I do. Everybody, y'all make me. So I'm gonna bring as much knowledge and facts as I can to y'all possibly. So there we go. All right, football season starting back up. I know a lot of people watching it. I know a lot of people is not watching it. I'll start to ask my subscribers questions. I start off with a question: do you watch football? And will you be watching football this season? So me, I ain't watched football in about 2 years just because of everything that's been going on. Not particularly that, but I'm a Lions fan, so you guess that we've been doing okay for the last couple seasons. We just still can't find a way to get over our ultimate hump, but we doing better. Hopefully the coaching that we got now and everything else, it would elevate our game a little bit, but I don't watch the games on TV per se because I be at work a lot and I be doing this, so I'm busy, but I do keep track of the scores. I do have ESPN, like the score tracker and everything like that, so I can keep track of the win-loss records, who in, who out, who hot, who not. The only reason I do that because I respect the players of my team and I respect the game of football. The people that's got their hands in it now, I don't respect that because they take in the genuineness out of the football and the love and of football and the game. They taking that out and they replacing it with monetary reasons. And anytime you take out something genuine and replace it with monetary, it's never the same. So you got people, you got that going on. Also, you got some of these NFL owners trying to play Johnny Slave Master, and you know who those are. You can depict those, the people that are trying to do that. You know, not all of them are, but there's a few up in there that are trying to play Johnny Slave Master and try to crack the whip per se. You know, and that ain't right. These men go out there and they break their backs, they damage their brains, they break their bodies to bring entertainment to a group of people, and mainly their fans and their organization. So to me, if a player and such is going to go out there and break their body, mind, and soul for you, do the same thing for them when it comes to understanding that sometimes you get tired and you don't need to be consistently running into a brick wall all the time, especially when you're trying to explain to somebody that, listen, I'm hurting, my body is hurting, I can't do nothing. My dad said, Flip Howell, he said, need another quarterback. Yeah, Stafford just ain't doing it. Yeah, Stafford ain't doing it for me. He good in essence. He is like one of my top 10s. He is like one of my top 10 favorite little quarterbacks, but we need a more scramble efficient quarterback for my Lions. We need to switch matter between, like, it needs to be Matt, and then we need to switch him out in like the second half for a whole different quarterback style, just to keep teams off center and basically showcase our talent. Because we got a lot of talent on the Lions. We just can never get over our hump, because if it's either a coach or a running back or a quarterback or defensive lineman, offensive lineman, it's always something that stop us right there from getting to that point, or we get cheated out of it because we the Lions, and they be like, y'all the Lions, so y'all don't need this anyway, you know. But all in all, them men go out there and they put their bodies, their minds, and their souls on that field to feed their family and entertain us. Me, I got mad respect for that. Anybody that go and use their talent to that point, to where they can physically hurt themselves, you got nothing but respect for me. Because me, individually, I used to try to play football, but the first time I got popped in practice, I ended it right then and there. I said, I'm done. If this is going to consistently happen to me on a daily basis in games and stuff, cool, I get to hit people too. But people going to hit me just the same equal ferocity and intensity? No, I'm straight. Y'all keep this. Y'all can keep all of this. Y'all can have that. I will go ahead and try baseball or basketball. Didn't work out for either one of them. So I say, you know what? I'm really good with words. I can draw very, very good. And none of those constitutes me getting hurt unless I sprain my hand drawing or I sprain my voice box. Yeah, I already know, Will. I already know you play 7th and 8th grade. They wanted me to play in middle school too. Like, they wanted me, because you remember my little brother, when I was younger, I was really, really big. So they was just basically like, yeah, you big enough to come on and play football. You got the frame and look like you got the energy and intensity to play football. So we want you to be a defensive lineman. I was like, well, okay, cool. Then they found out that I could throw. I had a really good arm, and I was also somewhat quick, even though I'm flat-footed. I was somewhat quick. So they was like, you can be a running back. You got good hands and you're pretty strong. You can be a running back. Cool. So I tried out to be a running back. Nope. First time I got hit. Who? I'm good. I'm good. I was in there in practice with my boy TJ Duckett. And when he went to Lloyd Norris, we was in Norris together. Yep, had me at lineman. Oh yeah, they had you at lineman. Yeah, they wanted me to play run. They wanted me to play lineman at first, but I was flat-footed, so they was just like, well, basically you can run short distances, and I was a quick sprinter. You already know, well, I could take off quick, but as soon as that 10 seconds of quickness was gone, I get to slowing down. I still be fast, but I get to slowing down. But they was like, that initial burst of speed could be the essence of you breaking out of a line. So we want you to be a running back. I was like, okay. Tried it? No, not for me. But salute to all my football players that go out there and crush themselves. We got family members that's in the NFL. Ronnie Tiki Barber, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to y'all, you know what I mean? And all the other family that play football. I know it's a few of y'all, the Kendrick cousins, the Kendrick twins, you know what I'm saying? They are extended family. Shouts to them and all that. Yeah, that me and my brother said, yeah, most of my family, for some reason, we're all individually very, very quick. I don't know what it is about our DNA, but we are all my brothers, me and all my brothers and sisters are somewhat quick. Like it's speedy. Like we take off. My dad said my older brother Nate did the same thing. And my dad, he played in school and then semi-pro until he got hurt. So see, like the football gene and the sports gene is in my family. Like I had it in me too, but I just decided to go ahead and digress and do the media and do videos and art and all that, because that's what I'm good at. Yeah, my sister Aisha. Shout out to my older sister Aisha. She could have been a world-class runner. And shout out to my cousin Philando. He could have been a world-class runner. He is a choreographer now, but yeah, like that's the essence of our family. Like we're naturally sportsy gifted, and we're naturally talented. We're naturally gifted in sports, and we're also intelligent as well. So we got a trifecta. All right. Point number 2 with that. Who will y'all be rooting for? As I said, I'm a Lions fan. So I'm be rooting for the Lions. My favorite quarterback is Drew Brees. I just love Drew Brees. So I have respect for the Saints. I have mad respect for the Saints. So I'm a true diehard Detroit fan, but I'm also not a bandwagon fan, because I don't root for the Saints, but I root for the Saints. If my Lions are eliminated, I'm rooting for my Saints because I mess around with my boy Drew Brees. That's my dog. So Speedy Gonzalez, yeah. My sister was like Speedy Gonzalez. But yeah, I'll be rooting for those guys. Also, seeing that, like I said, we got family in the league. So Minnesota, we got my extended cousin, one of the Kendricks. And on the Patriots, we had one of my extended cousins, the Eagles, one of the Eagles. He just won a Super Bowl ring. Shout out to my cousin who just won a Super Bowl ring. We also got Ronnie and Tiki Barber. Once again, more family members that are in football. So since they retired, I used to, not root, but I used to also look out for the teams that they was on, just because it's family. So yeah, that's what we got to do. So that's who I'm gonna be rooting for. My Lions, go Lions, do your thing, big babies. The last part of it, third point. Do you think the kneeling is going to play a part in the ratings? Lions and Falcons, yes. My wife is my wife is a Falcons fan, so I always give her mess about it, but she gonna love to know that my dad is also a Falcons fan, so she gonna rub that in a little bit. I'll be all right. But yes, do you think the kneeling is going to affect the ratings this year, or do you think that has been a main cause of the NFL dropping, or do you think it's because the NFL has exposed themselves now as being not so stable, not so culturally stable as they once perceived itself to be? Or is it the change in management? Like Howard Goodell, is he messing the game up from the old commissioner? Because a lot of people are saying Howard Goodell is coming in and he's politicizing the game of football, and that's not right. And a lot of people don't want politics in every single thing that they do. Most people just want the genuine love of the game, or the genuine love of just seeing the sport, not just, okay, this is what we're going to do. you guys do this much, we're going to do this much, but we're going to take all this money and we're going to give you this much. We're going to take this much, but we're going to give you this much. Even though you go out there and you give us this much, we're going to give you this much. And we're going to take just as much as you give us on that field. That's what we're taking financially. And some people saying, no, that's not right. We're not finna do that, which is the right thing to do. Why kill and hurt yourself for some people that's just going to be like, okay, anyway, on to the next one and sweep you on and sweep you off. It's not cool. So take care of yourself before you take care of them. To all my football players, especially my cousins that's playing, take care of yourself before, take care of yourself before they take care of themselves. Because they most definitely going to take care of themselves. So all in all, point of that being football season, I'll be looking out for my team. If I catch a game on TV, if they're not tripping about the kneeling thing, I'm going to go ahead and I heard that they postponed the fines and everything else for the kneeling thing, and they just going to let it flow right now because they know it's going to be a major blow. Sorry about that. It's going to be a major blow. But let's see how they go, y'all. Let's see how they go. Yes, interlude. Haha. If you're rocking with your boy, you're tuning in, and you're not a nerdy member, you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Then you hit that notification button twice so you can get these notifications so you can see WhittyCast every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You already know Freestyle Friday tomorrow. I want to see some of y'all. My boy Theo is here. That's y'all gonna see a promo. I'm finna put 2 promos on my channel for the Degenerate Gents podcast. That's gonna be rocking back with that, y'all. I got my boy Theo and Ian back in the crib. Theo, you already know if you're rocking with your boy, go ahead and smack that like button. Let them know that you are here and you are rocking with your boy, Top Dot for WhittyCast. You know what I'm saying? Just so they already know. Yeah, Degenerate Gents coming back to y'all. I'm gonna put them promos when I get done with all of this. Put them promos before I go to work, or if I don't put them on before I go to work, I'll put them on during work or after work. But they're gonna be on here, all right. Matter of fact, cool. You came right in time, Theo. Shout out to my boy Theo for the second topic. Excuses. How they hurt more than they help, and in some cases, do they hurt? Do they help more than they hurt? All right. First case in point. The consequences of letting excuses linger. Yeah, we in here, bruh. The consequences of letting excuses linger is missing out. It's being too late for something. Not even missing out, but being too late so you don't get the fullness of what it was if you'd have been there on time or if you wouldn't have been making excuses. I used to make a lot of excuses. Yeah, my little brother said he think most of the time excuses hurt. Yeah, now in some rare occasions, excuses can help because it can get you out of a situation that you weren't supposed to be in. But if that situation ain't projecting negative energy, then go ahead and pick a little bit out of that situation. The consequences of letting them linger is you might miss out on something. You might not get the fullness of something else. And you also might miss the majority or your own point, because everybody go in to a certain situation with their own capacity and what they finna take out of it and what they finna put in it. If you're going into a situation thinking, hey, I'm going to make this person format to everything that I'm saying and everything that I'm doing, then okay, Lady Lacey. My boy Lacey up in here. What's good with him, my guy? I'm sorry, I thought you was a girl. He ain't a girl, y'all. I'm sorry. My boy Lacey that's my homeboy. Yeah, Chief and the Raiders. All right. My dad said NFL is a cover to let the owners to show who they really are, and they just players to shut up and play. Yeah, but they're not gonna do that. Players not just gonna shut up and play because they grown men and they are their own entities out there, and they not just finna let nobody sit there and bully them into playing no game and hurting themselves and destroying their body and then saying, hey, okay, cool, your dollar value is gone now. But yeah. They better get their mind right, man. They better get their mind right, especially playing with our people. They showing up better get their mind right, because ours ain't gonna play. They gonna what? Yeah, right. We ain't gotta play football, bro. I can sell clothes, deuces, But yeah, Chiefs versus Raiders. Shout out to the Chiefs and the Raiders. My boy Lacey. Yeah, back to the excuses. Some of them, like you might miss what you needed to gain, if not physically, mentally. If not mentally, spiritually. It's something you gain something out of knowledge. If you just going around just living to live and not to learn nothing out of living, bro, you're not living. You're not living. You is existing. That's all you're doing is existing. And who want to just exist? I want to live. I like to live, because when you live, you experience things. When you experience things, you get to enjoy life a little bit more.
What time does your cleaning woman arrive?
Oh, your chat box broke, Lloyd. Oh, that's messed up, G. But yeah, I'm getting your message right now, so you good. Also, you already know, if you rock with me, boop, uppercut that like button right there. It's right there for y'all, but it's right here for me. Yeah. Yeah, that's what me too, bro. My brother said, what Ardex said, I want to live and I'm living. That's exactly what I want to do. I want to live and I'm living. Boy Lacey said the NFL don't show what is really the point. Yeah, they don't show what is really the point of football. They basically use football as a huge paycheck, because the NFL owners sit back and say, hey, coaches, hey, athletic directors, hey, assistant coaches, y'all make the players do this for us, because we need to do this for these sponsors, or we want to make a few $100,000 more by doing absolutely nothing. So make sure that they do all the work for us. I mean, per se. That's what I'm saying, per se. You know what I mean? You can look and tell what these people are doing just with their natural actions. I don't have to tell you this. You can look and see. You can look and see how they're doing the players. You can look and see how they're doing everything else. So don't take my word for it. Just watch and observe. See, my boy Lloyd Paul said he loved the Raiders, Bucks, and Detroit Lions. Yes, sir. Another Detroit Lions fan. Excuses. My dad said excuses like sorry are just for the person who's saying it. Exactly. When you say I'm sorry, it could be as empty as a dry cup. Literally, you can put no feeling in saying I'm sorry. You can be like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And you can say I'm sorry and still be incredibly enraged. It's just the whole word. If you using it, if excuses are like empty sorries, they have no meaning. They ain't got no meaning to them. Like, unless it's a sorry that you mean. That's the only time you can use an excuse as something you can uphold. Beside that, you can't uphold excuses. How are you going to uphold excuses? Which brings me to the second point of that. That's why we should eliminate them. We should eliminate them because excuses are limitation words. I said it in a podcast before. Limitation words are words that people put in front of you to block you from going further than what you're going. Limitation words excuses are manifested limitations. When you make excuses, you basically throw your own roadblock up. And a lot of people make excuses and then blame other people for the excuses they made. Why? Because once you run into a big wall, once you run into a brick wall and it hurts, and you turn back around and you look at the space where you could have went that way and it was an opening. You look the other way and it was another opening, and you just thought, man, I could have stopped before I ran into the brick wall. I could have stopped, turned around, turned another direction, walked a little bit more, just a little bit more, and been able to have an easier transaction. No, now instead, I got to start over again I got to turn around, walk this way, and this path might not even be clear for me this time. I might have just messed up the whole opportunity for me even getting this opportunity. So you got to deal with that. Not only do you got to deal with self-inflicted wounds, but you have to deal with mentally inflicted wounds. So physical, mental. The only thing left is spiritual. The only thing left, and that's the cause when you when you mentally and physically hurt yourself, the next step, spiritually. That's when you spiritually hurt yourself, because now, your mind is broken. Your body is broken. So the next thing to get broken will be your spirit. That's what some of these evil entities have figured out. That's why it's so much subliminal messaging in everything that goes on today, because people are trying to strongly convince you to believe in what they believe in and stop believing in something that's either stone cold truth or something that you have calculated to be true, and which has way more fact than that as fiction. All right, my boy Lloyd Paul said that's true. My little brother with an art addict says excuses always allows you to procrastinate. True. I hate procrastination. Procrastination, laziness, they all in the same family. My homeboy Gamescape, what's good with you? Y'all check out my boy Gamescape channel, man. He be having that flyness. He said, preach it. My homeboy Theo, Degenerate Gent, you already know. He said, yeah, there's a difference between excuses and circumstances, but that means you figure it out before it becomes an excuse. Exactly. You can turn an opportunity into you can turn a good opportunity into a bad situation by not going in there with intelligence, by not going in there with a plan, by not going in there with some type of basis of what you're doing. My little brother said, it's a quote by John L. Mason. He said it best: when you're good at making excuses, it's hard to excel at anything else. Why? Because you're filled up with making excuses. You can't make anything else if you're constantly making excuses. Like my dad said, Flip Howard, excuses are for people to not take responsibility for their actions. Facts. That's 100% facts. Excuses are nothing but yellow. They ain't nothing but yellow flags in the game of football. And this is for my Latino folks. In the game of football, it's yellow and red cards. That's what it is. That's what excuses is. It's wait, hold on. Let me try to take all fact out of this and put nothing but fiction in it for you. Just let me just make that. That's what it means to me. When people make excuses, let's say basically, if you were supposed to move a bag from one trash can to the next trash can, it only took you 2 minutes to do. It only takes you 2 minutes to do it. But you prolong that or procrastinate so long that you prolong it all the way until an hour. You just wasted 58 extra minutes of making excuses to just basically throw that 58 minutes away, take 2 minutes, boom, task complete. You done. You don't have to worry about it. It's already done. You did it. No matter how you did it, you did it. It's completed. You out of there. Nope. What people do is they say, you know what? How can I get somebody else to do this for me? Since I don't want to move this bag, let me call this person to come over here, which you're wasting somebody else's time because you're making excuses. And that also slips right into my third point. How you can avoid them. My brother says, so when is there a good time to use an excuse? A good time to use an excuse is if you and 3 of your homeboys is riding in the car. Y'all about to go to the store. As soon as you pull up to the store, 2 of your homeboys pull out guns. Clack, clack. Yo, we finna go in here and do this. That's a good time to make an excuse. One reason why it's a good time to make an excuse, because for one, if you had no knowledge of them going to rob that store, you ain't got nothing to do with that. You risking your life for something that they planned already. That's pre-planned. So if you didn't know, that's a good time to use an excuse. 2, a good time to use Second good time to use an excuse in that type of situation is you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. Let's say you do agree to go in there. And as soon as you step out that car, you hear, whoop, whoop. The sirens may not even be for you, but you hear, whoop, whoop. And something in your mind says, oh, no, this is not going to be good. As soon as we go in the store, we're going to get the bucking. Boop, boop, boop. Somebody going to call the police. The police I just heard right up the street is going to be right here. That's another good time to use an excuse. Using an excuse to save your life, honestly, it's a good reason. Using an excuse to get out of a very, very bad situation, honestly, not doing it because you did it and you trying to use an excuse to get away from it. No, you didn't have nothing to do with it, but they pinned it on you. That's when you excuse yourself. That's not an excuse. That's excusing yourself. You know. My boy Game Skid said, "You trying to get out of trouble? Good time to use excuses." Exactly. When you're in trouble for, let's say, you did minor. It's no such thing as minor trouble. If you in trouble, you did something to be part of that trouble. But if the trouble is not your own, if you didn't go rob no bank, or you didn't go rob nobody else, or you didn't go do nothing horrible to nobody else, and it's not your fault, no. You know what I'm saying? That's perfect time using excuse. But if you did all of that stuff to somebody, if you knocked somebody upside the head, if you punched somebody in their eye, bro, no, don't use no excuse. Man up. Man up and get that done. Yeah, or call in your job. Okay, yeah, I did it a few times. That's making excuses. I might have basically took all the energy and said, hey, no, that was positive. I did that for a positive reason. To me, it was positive because I was getting my rest on, or it was positive to me because I wasn't feeling well. But I don't do that. I don't try to make excuses. So I don't try to do that much. All right. My dad said, no, that's the time to keep it real and just let them know you ain't down. Yeah. And that's the excuse. That's your excuse. Your excuse is, hey, bro, I ain't got nothing to do with this. I didn't know you were finna do this. I didn't know this was finna occur. I'm not part of it. I'm built like this, but I'm not built like this. Boy, Lloyd Paul said, I got back in 95 when my bro did that. Jacked the store without me knowing. Got lots of time. See? Didn't even know. My boy Lloyd said his brother jacked the store in 95. He didn't even know. He was there. He was just there. Boom. Got smacked for it. Did a whole bunch of time. Why? Because he didn't make an excuse. My boy Lloyd said, okay, I was there. You got me. I was with my brother. When he robbed the store, I didn't, it was that's what happened. So, boom. My brother said, yeah, for sure. I'll tell them that as well. And then find new friends. Exactly. After that, they would no longer be my friends. We would no longer have any need, or we would have no need for conversation after that. Me, I would catch them without the guns, by themselves, and I would individually Tigger bounce them through the entire city. Whatever city we was in, I would Tigger bounce them through that entire city. Because me, I don't play with people that play with my life. We got to throw these fisticuffs. That's how I get down. But luckily I don't put myself in situations like that. My boy Lloyd Paul said, yeah, I got 2, he got 7. Oh, I wish I knew it. I wouldn't have known he went with him. We was filling the car with gas. That's messed up. See, people be having bad intentions. Don't be want to tell you. That leads me to the third point. That's how you avoid it. You avoid excuses by observing, acknowledging, and eliminating them. If somebody owes you money and they give you more than one excuse for not having it, and that excuse, if they say my check didn't come and that's a valid excuse, give them another chance. If they say my check didn't come and you seen them boys on Facebook Live popping bottles, lighting stogies with squares all in their mouth, throwing 20s in the air, you never give that person money again in a natural born life. Never. And you also take their words with a grain of salt. Because now they have proved to you that excuses is their main focus, and that excuse for them to get your money is the same excuse they used not to give it to you. That's the same energy they use. The same energy they use to get it, it's the same energy they use not to give it back to you. Yeah, that's my little bro, Dad. Well, you already know. So that's how you avoid them. That's how you avoid those. All in all, make excuses for honest, positive reasons. Don't even if you don't have to make them, don't make them. But if you in a bad situation and you have to get out of it, make an excuse. Anything else beside that? No. Excuses will hurt you more than they'll help you. Swear to goodness, they'll hurt you way more than they'll help you. So take that little tidbit and Dame Dash versus Lee Daniels. Well, yeah, that's also a we're gonna do that in the after. We're gonna do that in the aftercast in a second. I got you on that, D. Once again, another intermission. For those who have made it this far on the video, good looking. You're rocking with your boy Top Dot from Game Comments and All Kind of Illness Nerdies. Rizul. If you're a new subscriber, go ahead and smack that like button one time. Smack the like button one time. The electronic high five is what I call it. Boom. Hit that one time. And then if you ain't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Then go over, hit that notification bell. Hit it again so you get the notifications so you can see the WhittyCast and everything else that I'm doing on here. You already know. And if you're rocking with me, hit that like button and comment. Because my nerd game is in here strong, commenting good, giving good advice, giving good knowledge to each other. Because that's what we do. Nerdies rule. All right. Last but not least, because y'all know I go to the last topic on I go to the last topic on a light note. My brother said make some merch. Yes, that is coming, bro. I am getting with an artist, probably my homeboy. I'm giving my homeboy. We gonna co-artwork the designs. I got 2 designs. I told my homie Ian about it yesterday, but I got 2 designs that I'm coming out with. I might hit you up too for a few little tidbits, a little idea. So yeah, I got one of my ideas is gonna be it's the Nerdies Rule. The Nerdies Rule one is gonna be the Earth. This is gonna be a cartoon planet with glasses, a tilted crown, a pencil, and off in the horizon is gonna be the sun, but it's gonna be like a book, a comic book form. Oh, you already know, Lloyd, 100%, baby. You're already in the fam, you know. All right. The last little part of the podcast is going to be I ended on a light note because you can't just, okay, I got you. Whenever I get it going, I'll give y'all the links and everything for it. But yeah, I'm beginning with a few people in a minute. And yeah, we finna get this merch going. YouTube can't stop me, bro. We finna do this thing. But I'm gonna let y'all know what it is. I'm gonna get a few before one's printed up, and I'm gonna send them out to my gold stars and my family, you know what I'm saying, so they can rock it. I can get some pictures. You already know. But yeah. All right. Light note. Smartphones. I got a new one, but that's the last subject. Smartphones. How the cost does not add up. To the tiger I got in there. I like the tiger you have in the chair. Ah, yes. Yes. That's what I might get that yes. Yes, I might get that the scar. That's what I might get the scar, yeah, because that's gonna be one of my little logos too, like scar, like Tony Montana, and that's gonna be basically my Top Dot Man logo. The little Scarface scar, that's gonna be my Dot Man logo. I'm gonna have that also. I'm having that shirt. You know, one of my own little shirts like Dot Man, and I'm gonna have, you know, hopefully I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna change it up a little bit because I don't want Disney trying to sue me because I ain't stupid, and I already know. Some dude got in trouble for that because he did like a Pokemon one with his name on it, and them boys got on his neck. But I'm smarter than that, so I'm gonna switch mine up, Dad. I'm gonna have it just like that, but I'm gonna switch it up so they can't snap me. But yeah, smartphones. I just got a new S9. What kind of phones y'all got? That's also I asked my nerdy questions. Also, the reason I ask these questions is because some of the people that don't watch the video live, they can watch it and go through it, depict it, do what they do with it, and they can comment afterwards. So I ask questions basically to the people that are here right now and the people that watch it afterwards. So to the people that watch it afterwards, you know what I'm saying? What phones do y'all got? My little bro said he got the iPhone 7 Plus. With the art at it. My boy Lloyd Paul Sr. said he got an LG 5. Me, as I just mentioned, I had a Galaxy S7, but I just upgraded 2 times and got the Galaxy S9 now. And this boy is lovely. Promise you. But even though these phones are so grand and they can do so many things, which leads me to the first point is why they high. Capabilities of some of these phones are magnificent, almost comparable to a laptop or actual desktop CPU. The reason I think they're so high, because I was going to pose this question, why do y'all think the phones are so high? Me, I think they're so high because of the capabilities and what's going on now. Just remember, back in the 80s, I'm an 80s baby, 81. By 89, they had cell phones, but the cell phones was the size, they were probably this big. That big. My dad said he got an LG 1175, not real new, but it works. Yeah, it do. And LGs is nice anyway. LGs have like Snapdragon processors. My boy Gamescape said, I'm not down with smartphones. They had to force me to get an iPhone 5 for work. They have too much power to distract your ass from what's happening in front of your face. Exactly, which is why I use my smartphone for my imagination, and I view the real world. My smartphone is a place for me to leave for a minute, recalibrate, and refocus my powers and energy, and I come back with enough energy for the real world, because a lot of people lose their youth because they lose their imagination. They get rid of their imagination. Your imagination, your kindness of heart, your basically childlike nature helps you stay young. If people ask me how do I look so young and I'm almost 40, I tell them I didn't know. For 2, I basically told them, what up, cousin? You already know. Smack that like button one time. I'm in here with my dad, aka your uncle, and a couple of your cousins on my mom's side, my brother and them. Basically, people, they ask me why I look so young, and I didn't know at first, but then it was right in front of my face. Everybody, I'm very youthful. I have a lot of energy. I'm predicated off of, basically, I call myself a human cartoon. I'm a human cartoon. I don't think I was born. I think I was drawn. I think God put me inside my dad, and my dad drew me inside my mom, and then my mom wrote my backstory. He wrote my backstory in, and Stan Lee came and and dropped a little bit of his influence on me, and whoop, here I am. But I think the reason that I look so young now, for one, I'm black and black don't crack, and I'm part Indian and freaking everything. My dad, he'll let you know we part a lot of origins. I have a lot of youth mixed into me. So being not only being part Indian and black and some other things, I don't stress. I don't do stress. I keep a youthful mind. I keep a very youthful mind, a youthful heart. I'm sorry. I keep a youthful heart, but I keep a very, very grown mind. That's what I do. That's how I stay youthful. I keep a very childish and youthful heart, but I keep a very old and dedicated and straightforward mind state. And that's how I'm able to shift universes. Is what I call it. That's how I'm able to shift universes. My boy Games Kid, that's a hell of an origin story. Yeah, bro, I'm telling y'all, we got a lot more, bro. I'm not nothing special, but bro, I have a very unique story. Believe me. Not only my name is unique, but I have a very unique story, bro. And you say you the Mi'kmaq tribe. Me, I'm part Cherokee because my mother's birth mother, her actual blood mother, is 100% Cherokee Indian. And as my dad can tell you, my great grandmother was she 100% Blackfoot, Dad? I think she was Blackfoot. My other great grandma was 100% Blackfoot. So my dad said, Flip Howell, he said they are so hot because they are like the drug addictive, and people are compete to head for everyone else. Yeah, that's what it is. The phone companies like the drug industry. Which brings me to the second point. Thank you, Dad. Y'all slipped me right into my point. That's why I love y'all. My dad slipped me into the second point. We're paying for names. Just like with clothes. That's why I try my best not to buy name brand. I like some name brands and I'll buy some name brands. I like certain styles of name brands, so I might buy that certain style of name brand. But I don't necessarily buy a name brand because you're buying a name. This is exactly what you name brand. You're buying my name and my brand. You're not buying something that expresses you. You're buying something that expresses them. Yep. Like my dad. Yep, I was right. My grandma. I remember it. My mom's side, my grandma was 100% Cherokee. On my dad's side, my great grandma was 100% Blackfoot. So, like I said, and a lot of people, they used to make fun of me because I got a big nose. And it was like, oh, well, your nose big. And I was like, well, that's because I'm heavily part Indian, sir. I got two different tribes of Indian inside of me. So I'm going to have the characteristics, but I'm also heavily African American, sir. So like I'm not super black. I'm brown reddish. But I'm proud of my color. I'm proud of my origin. I'm proud of all of that. You know what I'm saying? I am proud of all of it. My boy Lloyd said, yes, it's a lot of Blackfoots. Yes, Blackfoot tribe. We there. You know what I'm saying? We there. We were builders, I think. If I'm not mistaken, Blackfoots were the movers and the shakers. You know, people that the folks that got stuff done. And the Cherokee was the thinkers. So I give credit to both of my Indian essences and Indian origins for giving me strength, knowledge, and intelligence. You know what I'm saying? My spirit animal is a lion. I think my spirit animal is a lion. It's a big blue lion that roars all the time in a field of poppy seeds. Yup. But we went back to the phone. We paying for the name, y'all. That's basically what we're doing. We're paying for the name. But sometimes if you want quality, you gotta pay for a name. But all your quality, everybody quality isn't to the same standard. Your quality don't have to be all the way up there. Your quality can be right here. Somebody else's quality can be up there, but yours can be right here. Just keep yours right there. You know what I mean? Keep your quality right there. Keep it on an even basis. You know, don't go over your qualifications. You know, never go over your own qualifications. My bro said, I'm proud of how I look as well, bro. God made me this way. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You don't look at me. Exactly. We from the essence of my mama. Like, I look like my daddy and my mama. Proud of that, you know, but I got my own type of style to make myself look like myself. But I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of what I look like. I'm proud of my skin color. I'm proud of my origin. I don't like everything that goes on within my culture. And I don't like everything that my culture emits, you know, and I don't like everything that we do, because not everything that we do is official, but I appreciate it. I appreciate being who I am. I appreciate being from where I'm from. Be honest, if I could go back and relive it, bro, I relive it. I relive it the same way, and I would get the same knowledge that I did out of there. And all of that, I would do the same thing, bro, because that's how it is. You know, that's what made me me. So I'm sort of like a smartphone. You gotta buy the name. My little brother D-Lynn, my brother Dan said, no, you're not. Oh, you know it. Yeah, you know it. You know what I mean? That's another one of my brothers. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Actual blood brothers. So you already know, man. Our family, we proud of what we is. And there ain't nobody gonna take that from us. We was taught never let nobody take that from you. And I fight with the utmost strength. What's good, bro? I'm chilling in here, you know, doing the podcast. Glad you was able to catch some of it. You already know, bro. If you rocking with your bro, smack that like button one time. Let them know that you was here. You know what I'm saying? If you not on a device where you can hit the like button, just leave a thumbs up in the comment. You know, that's all good too. All right. On the last part of the smartphone, how we can make them last. Use it to your advantage, man. If you see people coming out here, if you see new apps coming out and they're not compatible for your phone, so you rush out to get another phone. No, it's always an app for an app. Believe me, from somebody that's been dealing with apps for the last 10 years, it's an app for an app. You can always get an app for another app. And hold on, y'all, my fault. My fault. A friend of mine was texting me right now. I tell him. All right, cool. You good, baby. I like that phone too. The new phone I got, I can't lie. I'm like a tech whiz. My mom and them became like a tech whiz and everything like that. But yeah, I'm a tech whiz now. Like I go to CPUs, I go megabytes, gigabytes. Like I just became a complete computer nerd in the last 9 or 10 months doing podcasts and YouTube and everything. But yeah, back to the basics of that. How you can make it last, man. Make it work for yourself. If you can't go above and beyond your means, grab an app, grab some apps. If you can't do programs, grab apps. That's what apps is for now. Apps are basically programs that can be formatted and conformed for smaller formats. That's what you basically do. You can it's apps for pictures. Y'all see it. You got the Photoshop. If you can't get Photoshop, believe me, it's apps for Photoshop. It's apps that can do the same thing as Photoshop. You know, my boy, my brother said, but yeah, bro. Even though smartphones are expensive, they only to make life easier. True, they do help make life a lot easier. That's why when people like, I can't make no car payment on no phone. The last phone I had, it cost $600. I just paid that thing off yesterday. Lex said, "Okay, we get it." We did. I dig it. But yeah, just make it. Just do your thing, man. Like it's apps for apps. It's ways that you can make life easier and all, and for yourself. My boy said, "Yeah, you gotta do it for people." D, what? Well, all in all, make it do what it do for you. If you can somehow make your old phone seem like a new phone, because they got apps that make your older version of your phone seem like a newer version of a phone. You know what I'm saying? Do that. My boy Lloyd said, "You're awesome at your YouTube, top down, man. You get all that. Mad at the video for people, bro. I'm still grateful. Can't live without my phone tap. Yes, good looking on that. Shout out, Lloyd. Yeah, I did a little video for my boy, man. If y'all need one, let me know. I'll make a little one for y'all. But yeah, it's all in all for the point of the smartphones. Wrapping that up, get what you can get. It's some nice ones out here. It's some inexpensive ones. It's some expensive ones. Don't pay no house payment for no phone. Me, I probably got. I think the phone I got right now is like 7, almost 8. I mean, but you know what I'm saying? I'm doing something with that. I didn't pay all that up front. No way. But you know, it's investment for the future. That's what it is. I did this for an investment for the future. I gotta upgrade. See, which leads back to the second topic, excuses. Couldn't make no more excuses. I had to jump up there. So that's why I did what I did with the smartphone. You know, so bam. That's with that. And my dad said to my brother, "Well, that life was easy back in the day. You had to talk to people in person. You knew who you were speaking to." Oh yeah, that's also what made back in the day more genuine than it is now. You can text anything. You can, if your wife was at work back in the day, you had to go to her job or you had to call her on a landline. You had to call her on a landline. And if you called her on a landline, she was where she was. You can call anybody today. They got apps. They got apps to where you can go call people and they can say they all the way in Texas. It could be standing right behind you. Literally. They could be standing right behind you and the number could pop up there in Texas. That's how it is nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like my dad said, back in the day, it was a lot more genuineness when it came to, you had to interact with people. You had to get a genuine feel of people. You had to get a genuine look at people. You couldn't just sit there and text. You couldn't sit there and actually text nobody, no reply. No, you had to go there and say, "Hey, how are you doing today?" Your phone wasn't on, so I had to walk 3 miles to see if you was okay. Yeah. All right, my boy Theo said, "How many of y'all actually use all the apps that come with the phone?" See, true. Me, I'm guilty because I don't use all the apps that come with my phone. It is a gang of apps on this phone, some of which I figure I don't even need to use. For some reason, Google and Amazon been making love to each other. So they in bed with each other. So every time I get an Android phone and it's Google powered, I get all type of Amazon stuff. No matter what it is, I have 6 applications of Amazon on my brand new phone right now. It gave me an update. When I updated it, as soon as I got through updating it, it was 6 different types of Amazons on my phone. I don't ever use Amazon. I don't use none of that. I don't use the online mailing type of thing. I don't do none of that. Why? Because computers are not humans. And if a computer sends your package or your money to a different address or a different card, they can't call you back and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Whitmore. I know your money was supposed to go here, but I sent it here. Let me correct that mistake and send it back here." No, that computer is going to be like, "Well, your money said 11552 2 Street. I sent it to 11552 Street. I didn't know you lived on 11662 2 Street." So, you know what I mean? It don't count for genuineness. My boy Thea said, "We talked about this. Just wash walking up and saying hello is apparently creepy." Yeah, we mentioned that on the podcast. Nowadays, you interacting with people to them is kind of creepy. But to me, that's where you have to use the cell phone as use your cell phone as it's used. You know what I'm talking about? Just use that as an excuse. Be like, oh, listen, like, hey, listen, I'm sorry. How you doing today? How are you feeling? This is what I'm gonna do. I just got this new phone. You look like you know how to do phones. Can you teach me how to do this real quick? That could be an icebreaker. So you could use the phone as an icebreaker. But that's what I do, man. Don't take my way of living as y'all way of living. Take y'all way of living as y'all way of living. But if you want to take some of my advice, you take a little bit of my advice. My boy Gamescape said, talking face to face is cool, but it's also kind of cool to just hang out with a chill stranger across the country in a YouTube stream. Exactly. Now we ain't even strangers no more. We family. I'm subscribed to you. You subscribe to me. We are family now. We are no longer strangers. Everybody on this timeline is family. Even my family, they family. But the people besides my actual blood, y'all family now. Y'all linked into the nerdy gang, so we all family. My boy Theo said, shout out to Google Drive. Yeah, shout out to Google Drive. I love y'all. Y'all been helping me with these podcasts and this YouTube stuff, boy. If I wouldn't have upgraded on y'all was going to tell me I had to make more space, so I upgraded. I love you, Google Drive. All right, my dad said smartphones are good if you use them as an investment. If you use them to make your life easier and to make money. Exactly, which is what I'm doing with mine. Like I don't use my phone for devilment. I don't use it for destructive reasons. I don't use it for dumb stuff. I use my phone to make life easier for me. I was fighting it so much before, but it's made my banking 150 times easier because I have access to my money every time, all the time, whenever I need it, right there at the touch of my hand. So that made life easier. I have a very, very vibrant imagination. So I like a whole plethora of things. With my phone, I can individually place and put those things right there on my I can put those things intricately on and to make me. That's what people's phones are. People's cell phones are a personal extension of them, their lives, and you can even go so far as to say their fears and their trust. That's what it is. It's a good thing to have, but don't let it take over you. Don't ever let technology start to run you. Since this day, and that's what I'm saying about the last part. Smartphones. Don't let them do you. You do the smartphone because you're smarter than that phone. Your brain works a million times quicker than that phone, and that is fact. You can go check that out if you don't know it. So, you already know how I do. I give you guys a wrap up, a nice little beat before we exit the stage left. Shouts out to my boy Tony Pate for the smartphone subject. He keep giving me good subjects. He might be sponsoring a few of the podcasts, Shout out to my boy Lex Denali, aka Theo, aka Degenerate Gent, Degenerate Gents podcast. Y'all peep that. We're gonna have that coming. Shout out to him for the excuses topic. We had a good convo on that one. The football season, that was produced by myself. So shout out to them too. Mad love for y'all for them two subjects and some good subjects. The format, the overall for people that just coming in right now. I do an overall. Overall, we talked about football season. Who gonna be watching? What y'all gonna be doing when the football season starts? I'm a Lions fan / Saints sometimes. So go Lions, go Saints. Shout out to everybody that rep their squads. Excuses. Don't make them unless you're in a life-threatening situation and it's about to go down. Don't make excuses. Excuses is going to draw you back, further in life. Don't make them. Smartphones. Use them for something positive. Don't use them to go around cheating on your wife. Don't use them to go around robbing people's bank accounts, man. Use it for making videos, taking pictures, sharing memories. Facebook, hey, you ain't gotta feel bad about it. It's a trillion people that it's like 8-9 billion, even though it's only 8 billion people in the entire world. For some reason, Facebook has 1 billion of those people sold up. So it's somebody that you can connect with in the world. Like my boy Gamescape said, it's somebody you connect with in this world on the same vibe. Boy Gamescape said, thing with smartphones these days is the battery's always about to die. So everybody looking for a phone charger wherever they go. Yes, that's why. It's also apps for that. You can download an app that'll save your battery. It's crazy. It is crazy. I do it myself because my battery gets drained up because I use my phone a lot because I'm always making thumbnails on there. I got programs where I edit, like I'm gonna start editing my gameplay on that certain format again because it's easier and it makes it a lot less difficult. And I can put way more stuff in there because they added more stuff to the app. DU Recorder. That's what it's called. Capital D, capital U Recorder. That's what I do most of my gameplay on, and I can go live on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube with it too. So y'all get that. Plug that in real quick. Part of the chat, much love. XD, we will add up. Yes. Awesome. Y'all be waiting tomorrow. Freestyle Friday. I hope I see all y'all back here for Freestyle Friday. You already know how we do. Y'all come up with some subjects. Y'all let me know some topics. You already know how we do. We freestyle the whole thing. So y'all know what we do, man. Dad, make sure you here. Will, make sure you here. Lloyd, make sure you here. Steve, make sure you here. Gamescape, make sure you here. Make sure all y'all is here. Everybody that stop through. My brother D-Lynn, make sure you still here. Make sure you here tomorrow. We gonna get it popping. Y'all already know. Y'all gonna see your boy bust a freestyle. That's what I do. Okay, save them, write them down. Will, save them for tomorrow. We gonna freestyle that thing up tomorrow. Y'all already know how we do, man. End of the show. See y'all tomorrow. And you already know the slogan. All right. Do a special one. You just entered the world of games, cowboys, and all kind of elders where nerds rule. Don't start no trouble, will be no trouble. Kick your feet up, enjoy yourself. We'll be back, y'all. Nerd Gang, you know what it do. Dad, love you. D-Lynn, aka my little brother Dan, love you. Will the Art Addict, my little bro, love you. You know how it is. Y'all know what it is. The rest of my family. Love back to y'all too, man. Stay tuned for the next WhittyCast. Deuces.